So let's see, how did Sandip went into the apartment of Sushant, was able to get there. So let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know, how did Sandip get into the apartment of Sushant? Please show to us the overall theme of this reading. Thank you. Another shuffle, they say. So we'll see. One more, they tell me. So let's see. The archangels say to me, this is in both ways they tell. The archangels say to me that Meetu instructed him what to do. He's the first one to get in there. That's what I'm sensing. Okay. Let's see with the DiXit cards what it has to say. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know. How did Sandip get inside the apartment of Sushant? Okay. Really, I feel like nervous and it gives me chills. I wonder why. That's the energy I feel. Okay. Another. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know. How did Sandip get into the apartment of Sushant? Another shuffle they request. So we'll see. How did he get in? Should I get this? Okay, they accept it. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what is the outcome? So I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. Another shuffle, they say. So we'll check. So the angels say to me that Sandip has a dark secret that he has a past. One of Sushant's friends tried to stop Sandip. Okay, that's what I see here so far. So we'll see. This is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what we got here is that he followed whatever their leader instructed. Okay, that's overall energy. And the justice, to be honest, is, to kill Sushant with the 7 of chalices. So I feel like there's a straight plan. There's no plan A or plan B. Okay, it's just plan A. Okay, that's what's going on here. And the next is the 8 of Swords. So I really feel like, Sushant didn't expect Sandip to come, even a friend. Okay, and I feel like Sandip went towards, Sushant's apartment during the night time, and it's secretly. Like, it's kinda, what do you call this? He don't make a sound. I feel like it's evening, okay, that he came. And then the next is a Knight of Pentacles. So I'm sensing here, okay, that there was somebody inside the apartment that noticed him. I feel like this is Sushant's friend, someone in the apartment. So what's going on here is that this person never expects Sandip to came by. I feel like it's kind of outside scenario, or I don't know if it's terrace. I didn't see the place of Sushant, to be honest. Kind of outside the building, to be honest. Okay, and this person could be kind of resting outside. That's what I'm sensing, or waiting for the perfect time we're in to strike. That's what's going on here. So yeah, he was waiting for the perfect timing, obviously. Okay, I feel like he's sitting there waiting, and then with us, I really feel here that he was able to be seen by a friend of Sushant, and I really feel here that there's struggle that happened here. So let's see what happened next. So yeah, he killed somebody that's out of plan. That's what happened, okay? Because that person was also outside the building. I'm not saying that fully outside the gate. I feel like it's more on in the place, but then not inside the apartment. Get me? So anyway, let's check what else we got here. So with the 10 of Cups, so during that time, Sushant is enjoying himself, okay? And I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, so I really feel like, suddenly, Sandip just came in. And Sushant was wondering, what are you doing here? Okay? He never expect Meetu and Sandip to come. That's what's going on here. So with the 4 of Wands, Sandip was able to enter the house. Okay, and I'm sensing here that he was just enjoying playing games, okay, during those times when Sandip came in. And I really feel like that is when the servant of Sushant, is preparing the drink. And then what happened is that it caused Sushant to, get weak. I really feel like there is a drink that Sushant drank that made him weak or dizzy. See, dizziness here. So anyway, let's see about the outcome. So with the outcome being here, so I feel like it turned out the plan is, it was applied, but then suddenly, they killed someone unexpectedly. Okay, it's supposedly only Sushant to die, but then sadly, that person passed away too. So with the 10 of Chalices, I feel like not all was on plan, because there is a video footage of Meetu and Sandip. Okay, and I feel like what's happened here is that because of the drink, I really feel like it made Sushant dizzy. That's what I'm sensing here. And I feel like the servant ran away. That's what I'm sensing here. And with the Six of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so I'm really sensing like it's more on Sandip vibe here. But I'm really sensing like the sisters are not happy with the result because someone died all of a sudden, and the ceiling is what they call this. They didn't expect it, okay, that Sushant is tall. That's what I'm sensing. They know Sushant is tall, but in the height of the ceiling, at the same time the bed, it doesn't turn out well. Okay, it's a burden, okay? It's a burden that it didn't turn out well. It's a headache, okay, for the one who planned. It's not, it's a planned murder, but then it didn't turn out well, alright? So, how did Sandip went inside? So, as I told you, you know, there is someone outside while Sandip was, you know, what do you call this, was waiting for that turn to go towards Sushant. So I feel like whomever was outside that building was killed, okay, by Sandip. See? Accidentally killed, according to the angels, and that's how Sandip sneak, okay? And I really feel with this Five of Chalices, I feel like they make it on the perfect timing wherein, you know, Rhea was away. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I really feel like they're not really satisfied with the result. Okay, it's not a surprise, to be honest, because I really they failed since someone was inside. Okay, I think that they assumed too much that there's nobody inside the apartment. Okay. They assume that there's no Samuel or, you know, Siddharth inside. But they killed the other friend of Sushant. I can't hardly express myself. Probably this is the problem of Sandip. Like, he can't speak. He don't know what to say. Okay, so let's see. How did he sleep? I feel like he waited. He went there at night and then he waited for the perfect time wherein he would attack. But then there is somebody in where he is. That's why he killed that person. Okay, so let's see. One more. So, another. Okay. So, let's check. So with this one, I feel like they did that because, you know, Sushant's love is not around Rhea. Okay, they thought that they can get in without any trouble, but I really feel here, I don't know why there's love and also there is hope. Okay, so yeah, someone really died. Someone turned into an angel here. When Sandip sleep or when get in, he accidentally kills someone. And I feel like whomever that is just, I feel like Sushant was playing, right? Playing games during that time. And I feel like they are against really the marriage of Sushant. So I feel like even though the murder took place, it was an alignment on whatever, you know, their boss wants. I feel like the boss is the one who loves vanity and so forth. And I feel like it's more into the drink. So I have a feeling here when Sandip came, that is when, you know, the cooks start to make the drink. That's what I'm seeing here. Because I see that he started making the drink when Sandip managed to get in. That's what I see here. Okay, and the action took place. And Sushant, obviously, I feel like after Sushant got the drink, right? He drank, and then when he felt dizzy, that is when Sandip attacked. That's what I see here. Alright, so let's see. Did I explain everything? So with the love being here, yeah, they exactly did that when Rhea's not around. obviously. And I feel like the one who loves music, I think, is the one that they killed. I'm not sure who is that somewhere. I didn't do my research, guys. Okay, forgive. So anyway, this is the other cards that we got. So Sandip obviously is sneaking around, right? And waiting for that right timing. Like they have a time. They have signals. That's what I'm sensing here. Because remember that Sandip was hiding in what they call this, on the gate, okay? Inside the gate, but not yet inside the building. That's where he is hiding. Okay, but sadly, someone get out and then Sandip attacked that person. Alright, so with this one, I feel like during this time, just Sushant is enjoying life, okay? His gift, his playing game and so forth. So with this one, with the owl here, so obviously it's night, okay, that he sleep around, and I'm really sensing like, I don't know if there's a garden or a patio can be, that is where Sandip is hiding so he can reach Sushant. So I feel like it's kind of slow moving process, to be honest. So with this one, I feel like there's somebody who signals him inside the apartment of Sushant. That's what I'm sensing here. And okay, I wonder what this is. What does this mean? So I'm really sensing like Sushant was crying over. Let's see what else. I don't know what it is. So we ask, how did Sandip, okay? So I feel like whomever was assisted or planned it live outside the country, obviously. But I really feel like the plan didn't go well. Didn't go smoothly because obviously, somebody was killed outside the building. That's what I see here. And Sandip has to do that because he was hiding, outside the building, obviously, of Sushant. So I feel like one of his, I don't know if it was a colleague or a friend, close person of Sushant, was accidentally killed. Someone whom Sushant loves. That's what I'm seeing here. So anyway, that misfortune happened and it caused a trouble. I feel like Sandip has a fight with the one who planned the murder because they only want to kill Sushant but not the other person. So I feel like the planner is upset because, these two, Sandip and Meetu, was seen in the video. And I feel like it shouldn't be that way. Okay? Like it's a failure. So let's see what else we got here. So the next card is Between Worlds. So I feel like he started at night and seeking at night and then went out on the perfect time. But yet, I really feel like Meetu is on the lookout. I feel like they are signaling each other. When will Sandip act? Okay, see, Sandip is waiting for the call or waiting for the message. Okay, and then with a higher power and round. So I really feel like there is really a leader and it's a girl. Okay, and with a round being here and mending, I really feel like, Sandip is strike the head, okay, of this person, whomever was the friend of Sushant, and obviously that person died, passed away. And then Sushant, on the other hand, during that time, enjoying himself, okay, in the room. So with a deep knowing being here, so I'm really sensing like orphaned and then unfinished symphony. So I'm really sensing like because of Sushant's dizziness, because I really feel like there is a juice, right, that happened here that caused his not depression but dizziness. Okay, he became weak because he was strong during his happy moments. I feel like his intuition is telling him to orphaned and then unfinished symphony. I feel like he was being told to hang out with his friend or to went out of his room. That's what I'm sensing here. But he didn't do that. Okay, he didn't make any move. That's what happened here. So with that, to be fair and then young, so I feel like he was presented by the juice and that caused him to be imbalanced. That chaos and conflict or change in the wind. It's the drink. He got dizzy and then he got killed by Sandip. So that's what happened. There's signaling from one of the outsider, from the sisters, okay? So anyway, in conclusion, how did he went to the apartment? So unfortunately, it happened when somebody was outside. I feel like it's his friend and then he killed that friend of Sushant. But it shouldn't happen. To be honest, it's not part of their plan. So the signaling is when Sandip came inside the apartment, that is when they prepared the juice, okay? That's what happened. And when the juice was taken to Sushant, that when the effect was, there in Sushant, the effect of the juice, he got dizzy, he got weak. That is when Sandip attacked him. That's what happened. But is there anything else you would like to add, angels? So the angels said to me, Meetu came when all is done already. Like they make it seem like the door was locked and so forth and call the police. But let's see what else we can get. So let's see. Why was the CCTV not working, okay, during those times? Why is it not active? So let's check. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know. Why was the CCTV not active during the time that Sushant was murdered? Another. So one more they tell. So we'll check with the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know. Why is it the CCTV was not active during that time? Another. So let's check. One more shuffle, they tell. Another. So let's see. There is a bribe. Okay. Another day request. Okay, so let's see about the tarots. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know. Why was the CCTV not active during the time when Sushant was killed? Another shuffle, they say. So we'll see. This is in either way, they tell me. So, one more. Okay, so this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what is the outcome? Now, I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. One more, they tell. So another shuffle, they say. So let's check. So one more, they tell. So let's see. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So obviously the CCTV was off because it was a planned murder, okay, by the sister of Sushant, obviously, making sure that, you know, the evidences are out. And I feel like they really plan to, you know, blame Rhea about it, okay, about the suicide that happened. I feel like they really plan to make it like look like suicide, okay? That's their plan. And anyway, with the sun in both ways, but sadly, you know, the plan didn't turn out well. Even though the CCTV was closed, they are exposed by, you know, social media. That's what I'm sensing about Sushant's body, okay? That's what's happening. And with the Nine of Pentacles being here and Empress, so I really feel like, how come it was released or it's not active? I really feel like someone instructed it, okay, outside the house, what I'm sensing here, that it should be shut. I feel like the home, okay, the apartment of Sushant actually is being watched over, and then whenever they are away at house, I feel like that is when they start to, you know, do something with the CCTV. Okay, so with the Four of Cups being in reverse, so I really feel like even though the cameras are off, still there is somebody inside. Okay, the scene wherein somebody is filming. But I feel like that person is filming secretly. That's what I'm sensing. And they're not really happy with the result because obviously, you know, Sandip and Meetu was exposed there. And they don't want that to happen. They never expect that to happen, that there will be a video footage. Okay, and I feel like with the justice being here, so I really feel like whomever, you know, video capture it, I feel like that person really wants justice for Sushant. I feel like that person is not really a part of the crime. It's not the one that is planned to, that it should be, on camera. But I feel like it will be very useful, at the case. That's what I'm sensing. It's really a savior for the lawyers, to be honest. And I feel like Sandip and Meetu, on the other hand, is very upset that there is a video footage. That's why they're having a hard time to, defend themselves. They don't know how to defend themselves, to be honest, because they are in the camera, right? So with the King of Wands, and I feel like about Mahesh adding up in the picture, the angels say it will be highly impossible because they killed also someone, and I really feel here that they just want suicide. That's what I'm sensing. So I am sensing here that they also want to add up the name of Mahesh because they know that Mahesh is another person that wants to kill Sushant, right? And that's when the mafia blaming game came. Okay, that's what I'm sensing. So I also sense here, okay, remember that in my reading, I see that Mahesh cast a black spell on Sushant, and I really don't know how black magic works, guys. Okay, I haven't tried it, and I just know that it causes a deduction with your age. And I really feel that, because of the spell, that's another reason why, Sushant's what they call this life was taken like in an early age. I don't know how it works, guys. Okay, I'm not into it. So anyway, with the next card, with the Five of Pentacles being here, so I'm really feeling that it's not only one person, okay, who assisted with the CCTV. I feel like it's paid by a woman, okay, so that the CCTV may not work. That's what happened there. And then the next is this one, with the Five of Wands being in reverse. So obviously, the killing happened. That's why CCTV is not working, so that they can hide whatever, they did. But unfortunately, there is a video they can't hide. Alright, so I feel like whomever worked inside the apartment of Sushant is the one whom did that to the CCTV, okay? To hide what will happen to Sushant next. That's the purpose of it. So let's see about the outcome. So I really feel like it's part of the plan that the CCTV must not be there. They paid for it, okay? So that to hide the killing and make it look like a murder, but the plan didn't work out because what happened, there is a footage, right? And they need to go in with the flow because somebody released a leak about Sushant's death. Now, let's see about the charms, what it has to say. I think I forgot to discuss this. Did I discuss this, guys? I forgot. So why the CCTV is off? It's because, they are hiding that Sushant will die that day. Okay, but I think that Sushant didn't pass away inside the apartment, to be honest. Okay, I think that he's really fighting for dear life during that time. Now, we'll see with the charms what they want to bring to us. One more. Okay, so another day request. Alright, so let's begin. So these are the charms that we have here. So obviously, there is somebody that's being instructed on to do that. Okay, that's what happened here. And I'm really sensing like, they make sure that the lover of Sushant is away during those time. That's what I'm sensing. And I really feel like there is a letter there. Okay, I feel like they're faking the evidences, to be honest. That's their first plan. But then the plan didn't work out because I really feel here that they want to hide, right? But there is a footage already. So Unfortunately, the smart people will know it, okay? Will know whom is the murderer, but I really feel like this person whom is their boss who did that is somebody who is trying to, hide something, who's trying to deform the media itself. That's what I'm sensing, and making it focus into Bollywood and so forth. They pinpoint everyone that they could, okay? So anyway, let's see. So key maker and this one. So I really feel about the key maker. I really sense that whomever did this is also the one, because I feel like that is an expert with a lot of things, technical issues. Anyway, so why did they remove the CCTV? So that nobody will hide the evidences, and they will perform their, their drama, okay, in media. And whomever was instructed to do that was obviously, was following orders, okay? And they make sure that every CCTV was not there. And I feel like during those time, Sushant was so happy, getting married. He's in a good headspace, to be honest, during that time, but he never expected that at nighttime, the life was taken away from him. So they make sure that nobody will know. That's why they removed the CCTV, because they plan to attack at night when Sushant was, I feel like they plan to attack when Sushant was sleeping or alone inside the room. See, they want to plan at night. And with this one, it's a part of family of Sushant, obviously. Okay. And I feel like Sushant during those time is not aware that the signal came from the servant. That's what I'm sensing. I feel like it's the servant whom did this to the CCTV too. Because there's a key maker and then there's a servant that's inside. I feel like the one who's inside is a signal person, okay? That's what's going on there. So anyway, even though the CCTV was, not there, it's still they are caught, right? By the video. It didn't turn out well because they thought they can run away. But I really feel like the karma here is that they thought that they will have this money. I feel like they will lose a lot of abundance because they keep on running away or trying to hide their mistake. That's what I'm sensing, because that really footage create a huge impact. That's what I'm sensing. Like the wise people know who exactly did it. I feel like it's Sandip who really murder, and that's what the people knows, right? And they can't run away from their crime. And I really feel like whomever is the one who's capturing the video, I feel like it's one of the friend of Sushant, to be honest, okay? And I strongly feel like this person strive to survive so that he can help his friend. That's what I'm sensing here. And I feel like during those time, I really feel like I feel like it's a servant pretending to be the good person. And they didn't know that this person will be somebody who's deceitful, the servant of Sushant. That's what happened here. So because of that Jew, Sushant was dropped. And I feel like their plan is, didn't come true. That's why there's a crying, baby here. So that's what they're worried about, because it didn't come true. I feel like they plan to kill Sushant and at the same time run away. Make it seem like it's suicide. That's what their plan is. But it didn't turn that way. Like for them, it's a failure because Meetu and Sandip was there in a crime scene. And even though they did all they can to bribe and so forth, still, the plan didn't turn out well. Okay, and I feel like their leaders kinda upset with it. Like, how can we hide our tracks and so forth? So anyway, let's check with this, okay? With the theme, what we got here. So I have two ideas was able to do that to the CCTV because there is a key here, okay? Someone who has the key and someone who's inside the house. Servant is what I'm sensing because there is somebody inside the house. Alright, so let's check with the theme. So what we got here is time for nap. So I'm really sensing like, you know, they make sure that, you know, the CCTV is not working when Sushant was asleep, okay, during those time. I feel like this person is taking action whenever Sushant can't see or nobody will notice. That's what I'm sensing here. So with the past, it means that the CCTV is not working before the, you know, murder. Even before it doesn't work. That's what happens. So milk and honey and chaos and conflict. So they want to make it look like suicide, like Sushant is, you know, depressed. They want it to be look like that. Okay, that's a plan that they want. So they make sure that Reyes away. That's what they did. Okay, so that, you know, it may seem like Sushant is depressed during those times. And no place like home and happy rivers. So I'm sensing here that Sushant somehow is kind of somebody that thinks that the house is safe. He never thought that one day he will die in that apartment. So he never expected that to happen. So the angels say the servant is the one whom really did the activation of the CCTV. So the servant really did the nasty thing. And I really feel like, this person has the key. I'm not quite sure. Access. So is there anything else you'd like to add? So the angels say they make sure that, you know, during those time, they really want to make it seem like suicide, but it won't be suicide if there will be another body that's killed during those times. So is there anything else? They killed accidentally somebody in the apartment too during that time. That's why there's 2 ambulances. And they make it seem like it's suicide, but there's a body again there. So is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, should we ask another? No, the angels say it's okay. So this is the last for the part 2. Yeah, they say. Okay. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. So let's see who called the ambulance. First, let's begin on with, they asked me to begin with the police. So let's see. If majority of the cards are in upright, it means that it's the police who called the ambulance. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So we'll check. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know. Who called the ambulance? Is it the police? My head hurts. My gosh. I feel like during those times, the police was thinking what to do. I feel like they have been brainwashed by the sister of Sushant. And another. One more. I feel like someone has been hit on the head. That's what I'm sensing. This is in either way according to the angels. Should we get this? Did it come first? No. So this is in both ways according to the angels. So one more they tell. Okay, so I think that the police is very submissive to their what do you call this, to whatever they plan. That's what I'm sensing here. But they are helping in decision making. That's what I'm sensing. Okay, so we will count how many are upright. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this? 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 in upright. How many are reverse? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Majority is in reverse. So it means that no, it's not the police. It's not the police who called the ambulance. So we will clarify why. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. Another shuffle, they say. So we'll see. I don't know why I'm sensing like I'm having a hard time to speak because honestly my throat chakra hurt. So it means that during this time I feel like they already lied in the media. Like it's suicide, right? It comes to the report right away, remember that? But they hide the fact that there are 2 ambulances and I feel like it comes out late about that information. One more. So let's see. So we got a no as an answer, but we'll see why. So I feel like the police didn't instruct these people on what to do. They just let them be. Okay, that's what I'm sensing. And with the sun being here, so I'm really sensing like they're just doing their job. They don't want to interfere with these people's decision making. That's what I'm sensing. And I really feel like it's more on them, or I really feel like Sandip's energy is the one who's making this decision here. So with the 4 of Cups being here, so I really sensing like the police respects these people. That's what I'm sensing. But Temperance in reverse, so I really feel like they think that Sushant didn't commit suicide. To be honest, with the base of how this body looks. That's what I'm sensing here. But they are claiming that Sushant was hanged, right? But the police didn't see that it was hanged. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm sensing here that it's Sandip and Meetu that's making the decision here, and the police is just waiting for them. But I really feel like some of them suggest what to do. But still the decision is for Meetu and Sandip. So that's what we need to focus on. Now the next is the 3 of Wands. So they're just doing their work about this death of Sushant. They're just kind of looking elsewhere about the evidences and so forth. So that's what they're doing during those time. And then with the 9 of Cups in reverse, so they assume that Sushant already passed away, but during those time, with the Fool being here, Sushant is fighting for dear life still. Okay, so with this 2 of Cups, so I feel like the police came there when, they they look like, Sushant is, I feel like Sushant is not surviving. That's what they assume. That's why they call the police. Okay, but the police, I feel like the police say that, they can survive. I'm sorry, they can revive Sushant if ever was taken to the hospital. So I feel like it was the police decision or suggestion to them that to take Sushant in the hospital. That's what I'm sensing, because he might recover. Now the next is this one. So I feel like it's not part of their plan actually that Sushant will be taken from the hospital, but because there is a police suggestion, then I feel like they don't both think about it. I really sense based on my other reading that it took some time for the ambulance to be called. That's what I'm sensing, because they're indecisive, okay, obviously. And I feel like, Sushant's sister and, Sandip was talking about it. And they're sad because it's not part of the plan. Because they assume that supposedly Sushant was dead. But no, Sushant is not dead. During those time, he's, fighting for dear life. That's what I'm sensing here. And with the 5 of Wands and then the 9 of Pentacles, so I really feel like they don't know what to do, because they think that surviving for Sushant with inside the hospital will be, there could be a chance for him to survive. Now the next thing here is that they are being observed. Of course, the one whom asked can hardly speak. I really feel like it's someone from the abroad is watching over them. I feel like they have contact that person what to do. Okay, because they want to make sure that all is hidden so that justice may not be served, or people may not discover that they're the one who plotted it. So see, Sushant is not dead during those times that he was in the apartment. He was still fighting for life. That's what's going on. So, but with the world, he is stuck with his people, okay? With the police, I'm sensing like, they didn't call the ambulance. They just suggested, okay? They just keep an eye on the body of Sushant. That's what they did. And with the Knight of Swords here, so I really feel like they discover as well a body in the garden part. That's what I see here. Kind of outside the building. That's what they see. So that's why they have to call 2 ambulances, because they discover a body outside. So they just waited, okay, for this ambulance to come forth. So they have a lot of options for an ambulance. And I think that Sandip and Meetu is the one who make the move or decision which ambulance was it. I can hardly express myself. I don't know why. Probably they don't know really what to do during those times. Okay? And I feel like, they think that it's very hard to defend that it's suicide, especially if somebody else will pass away. So I really think that they think that ambulance should be there, that the other person should survive. That's what they think. But I really feel like they don't want Sushant to survive. That's what I'm sensing. That's why they are indecisive to make the move to call the ambulance here. They want to walk away, honestly. Okay, that's what's going on. And it gives me chills when I hold the cards. Because, they're indecisive. They think that Sushant will survive if he will be taken to the hospital, and it's not part of the plan. Okay, see? Sushant has a tendency to revive. It just repeats. So, let's see what else we got. So, the police just following orders, but I feel like they saw accidentally the body there. That's why they push forward. They need to call an ambulance for this person to be safe. But sadly, that person didn't survive. Okay, with the judgment here. I feel like they made it hidden from the media about the other person whom didn't make it though. So we'll see with the charms what we have here. I can't hardly express. I really feel like they hide that part. It's not in the report, so I will just let the angels put me to the right charms. Okay, so one more they tell me. So what else, angels? Alright, so this is what they got. So anyway, here are the charms. So obviously, they're hiding the truth from the police officers, whatever happened. I really think that this is the plan, that they want people to know or to see that it's because of the love life of Sushant. That's why Sushant committed suicide. But unfortunately, things didn't go well. So the police didn't call the ambulance due to the fact that they are just following the orders, following the leader. Okay, whomever there is. So they respect, I feel, the family of Sushant. They made the family of Sushant as the leader. That's what happened here. So anyways, is there anything else? So no, for the police. Let's see what else. So let's see about Sandip. So let's see if Sandip is the one who called the ambulance. So let's see. If majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes, Sandip is the one who called the ambulance. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So we'll check. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know if Sandip is the one who called the ambulance. Another. One more shuffle, they say. So we'll check. Another. Okay, it's okay. This is in both ways, the angels say. One more. Okay, so let's see. How many are reversed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got 12 reversed. How many are upright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So majority is in reverse. But we will clarify why. Why we got a no as an answer. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. Another shuffle. Okay. One more. Another shuffle they request. So we'll see. I feel like they are afraid that Sushant might get revived. Okay, so keep on wanting to give a lot of cards. Alright, one more. Let's see. So we got a no as an answer, but we'll check. So the final decision, whom did it? So yeah, it's not on the hands of Sandip because he's not a family member and he's not happy with the result of what happened. Okay, because the police point out that the body is so tall. So yeah, so it's not in his hands because I really feel like he's just going in with the flow during that time. What's going to happen next? Okay, but still there's a victory since they managed to. They thought that they killed Sushant during those times because Sushant is not there anymore. So let's see what else is there. So with the Page of Wands being here, so I really feel like he's just waiting for the ambulance. I feel like he's waiting if the police will do that or Meetu. Just, I think that after doing that to Sushant, he's not on the right mindset of thinking. That's what's going on with him. Like he's on the clouds. That's kind of vibe. So the next is the Eight of Pentacles reverse. So I'm sensing here that they also is sad because somebody is affected too. I don't know why I keep on sensing. It could be, the one that's outside the building itself, okay? And I really feel like Meetu is upset with it, to be honest. Okay, they don't like the idea that there's a dead person there. Okay, so let's see what else we get. So with the Seven of Wands being in reverse, so the other, wasn't able to make it, while Sushant keeps on trying to survive. That's what's going on. And then the next one is that I really feel like it's Meetu who did it, okay? Who called the ambulance because the police and even Sandip gave her the privilege because, to be honest, during that time, Sandip thoughts was elsewhere, okay? He's not on the right mindset thinking. That's why he's not that stable if you're gonna ask him. So the next is this one. So I really feel like it's not part of the plan, honestly, that they will call an ambulance. But I really feel like during that time, Sandip is really frustrated with the sisters because for sure the sisters will be upset, okay, discovering that the plan didn't work out well. And then the next is this one. I feel like they have to bribe, okay, to hide the truth, to hide the other person, because other person fell as well, okay. So they just want to make it look like, it was, Rhea who did it because Rhea was not there, okay. That's what's going on. And then the next is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So they have to bribe. They have to bribe people. I feel like they want to cheat the certificate or whatever findings that they have with Sushant. I feel like they really don't want Sushant to survive. That's their main plan. So I really feel here with the Two of Swords in reverse. So, but then I really feel like they think that the hospital that can be bribed or can change, the documents can be. That's why it's Cooper Hospital, the angels say. Because they can change it so that Sushant may not have justice, so that it may look like that it's suicide, okay? That's what's going on. And they're also following orders from somebody from not from the India itself. I feel like it's far away, but I really feel like they feel weak during those times. They don't know what to do. They also rely to their leader. Okay, so I really feel like they want it look like what they call this. There's no evidence that it was murdered. They want to hide the truth to the public. And if ever, it was murder, they will blame somebody, okay? They will blame Mahesh. That's what I wanna say. Mahesh or Mafia. And I really feel like they try to shut people off. I have a feeling here that they bribe. They ask the police to do this and that. And, Sandip was just following orders. That's what's going on here. So with the Four of Wands and Four of Pentacles, so I really feel like they're happy. They have the money, right? Okay. But then with the Eight of Chalices, I really feel like they're not really that fulfilled. Something is missing, okay, with the plan. Like, not all the plan was working out, and I feel like nervousness here in the set of cards, and I can't hardly express, okay? That's what's going on. So what we have here is that Sushant, on the other hand, don't want to give up, but then because of he was in the wrong hands, he was killed. I feel like it's more likely in the hospital, not really where he was, betrayed or murdered, right? So I really feel like the friend of Sushant, wasn't able to make it, though. It's again outside the apartment, and the moon and this one. So I have a feeling that they want to make it look like suicide so they can run away from their crime. But it can't be, because I feel like no one believes it. No one believes that it's suicide unless people will say something about it. But then, the plan didn't work out. Because I feel like the problem here is the height of the ceiling and Sushant's height. Like, they can't justify its suicide, right? So the next is this. So I really feel here that they're hiding the other person that accidentally was killed in the apartment too. That's why there's 2 ambulances that was there. So with the 10 of Cups being here, so I really feel like Sandip is just happy that he did the plan, but then it's not what expected to be. I feel like there's a lot of evidences there, but then they got rid of it. That's what I'm sensing as well. So what we have here is that it's not on Sandip's hands, to be honest. Just going in with the flow, okay? I can't hardly express. Probably during this time, Sandip can't speak. His head was elsewhere. Okay, he was thinking that it was because of Rhea. It was because of certain things. That's why Sushant passed away. And I feel like it's more on the commandment of their commander, okay, from abroad, of what we'll do next. That's what I'm sensing here. So with the Ace of Pentacles, I really sense that there's a body there. So that's why they have to call in the ambulance, okay? I can't hardly express. So I'm annoyed, to be honest. I can't talk. Let's see with the charms what it has to say. So I'm just letting the angels place my hand where they want. Another. So they asked me to pull more. Okay. So this is what they pulled. So what I see here so far is that I feel like they want to play pretend that they're crying. They want to play pretend that it's because of the lover of Sushant. I feel like they just want to justify its suicide because it's easier to run away from the crime. But it's all a lie, okay, with this unicorn here. And the wise knows that actually it's suicide, right? So I really feel like they don't like the result at all of what happened, because people will discover whom are the killers because of the evidences, because of the video footage and so forth. So yeah, they really want to hide whatever happened here and blame it on Rhea, blame it on Bollywood and so forth. So Sandip is not the one who killed Sushant because he was going in with the flow of the commander, okay, as we see here. So let's see what else. So we got to know as an answer is that Sandip who called the ambulance. It's somebody else. Is there anything else you'd like to add? They say that's it. So let's see what else. Let's see if it's Meetu. So I focus on Sandip and Meetu since the police is waiting for them, right? During those times. So let's see. So if majority of the cards are in upright, it means that Meetu is the one who called for an ambulance. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. And suddenly it gives me chills, to be honest with you all. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know if Meetu was the one whom called in the ambulance. One more. So let's see. This is in both ways they tell. So why is it like this? So I feel like the police questioned her why she called the police. Because probably Sushant was still alive during those times. This is in reverse according to the angels. This is in both ways they tell. Sorry. Alright. Just gonna arrange the cards. How many are in reverse? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 reverse. Is it right? Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 reverse. Sorry guys, I got confused. And how many are upright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So still majority is in upright. So it's Meetu who called the ambulance. But we'll check what's behind the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. So the archangels say to me that Meetu have to do it because the police is waiting for her decision, and since she is the family in the scene, she have to make the decision to call the ambulance. And another. So let's see what we got. Okay, I don't know what's wrong. I think that she don't want to call an ambulance, okay? I can hardly speak. Could be during those times she can't express, she can't speak. Same goes with not Sushant, okay? Sushant can't speak, obviously. Sandip, alright? So let's see. What else we got? So the Archangel said to me that Meetu really don't like the fact that she needs to call an ambulance. I think that they just want to save this other guy that was accidentally, hurt or killed. One more. They want that guy to survive, to be honest. So anyway, this is the card. I feel so dizzy. So during this time, I really feel here that she was really thinking on what to do. That's what's going on, because actually she don't want to give a chance for Sushant to survive. Okay, but I feel like she has a pressure here, like she was being controlled, meaning there's someone who's instructing her what to do. Okay, and with the Three of Wands in both ways, so I really feel like the other person's also indecisive what to do. And then the Two of Cups, they don't want to revive Sushant. That's what they want to do, because they want Sushant to be completely killed. Okay, they are aware that he's still, kind of still alive. That's what's going on. And they want to run away from whatever they did. And with the King of Swords being in reverse, so I really feel that's another reason why the funeral is so quick. Okay, they don't wanna leave tracks. Okay, because people will suspect them, the police will suspect these people. So another reason why they don't want again to put Sushant in the hospital. They want to make it look like suicide. That's what I'm sensing. So I'm really sensing like Sandip and her is making the decision, because with the Four of Wands being in reverse here, everything didn't turn out well. That's what I'm sensing. Like, they don't want it, okay? But then, with the King of Cups, I feel here that the police is telling them that they have to do it. Okay? They have to do it because there's still someone that needs to be in the hospital. And then the next card is the Three of Swords. So I'm really sensing like they really want to make it like already dead. That's what I'm sensing. That's why they don't want to call the hospital. And with the Two of Chalices, I feel like they want to really prove to the public that it's because of Rhea. That's why this person passed away. That's their plan. Okay, with the Eight of Wands here. So that's why Sandip and Meetu is planning what to do next, okay? Because it's out of their plan. Now with the Lovers being here, so I really feel like they really do have a leader, and then their leader says that it's okay to place this person in the hospital because there's someone that has fallen. Okay, that's not really part of their plan. So anyway, that's why, Meetu gave in, okay, and called the ambulance. That's what happened here. And then the next is the Knight of Swords. So I'm sensing here that they just put the life of Sushant not in a good place. Okay, because Sushant was, what happened to him, right, in my other reading. That post. Oh dear, it's terrible. So yeah, it causes Sushant's death when he was put in the hospital. And of course, there's another person who passed away too. Okay. And It's not part of the plan. And I really feel here that's why the ambulance came in, because they just want Sushant dead, but the other, they wanted to survive. But then it didn't happen. So with the Eight of Cups being in reverse, so what I'm really sensing is that they're just going in with the flow. They don't tell anyone what really happened. It was hidden. No one knows, because they are stopping everyone from speaking. So I really feel like the servant, on the other hand, I really feel like this person say it before, right? But then this person is changing statements because this person is following the orders of their leader. And then the next is the sun being here. So with the sun, I think that Sushant think that the ambulance will be the joy, or will be the hope. Okay, so that he will survive. But then sadly, the hospital was paid, so that, Sushant will let go of life. That's what happened here. And then I feel like the final decision is for both of them to agree, for Sandip and Meetu, but Sandip is kind of worried during those times, because I think that they don't really want Sushant to survive. That's what's going on. They're very afraid. And they just want this person to be alive, to revive. That's what they want. That's why they managed to call the ambulance with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So I feel like they really want to hide their tracks. But sadly, someone passed away. Okay, so let's see. I feel lazy with this reading. So I really feel like the feeling that you don't want to make it work, or you don't want what you're instructed to do. That's the feeling that I sense with them during those times. So let's see. Okay, this is what they give. So they asked me to pull on more. So this is a charm. So what we get here is that, yeah, I think that Meetu was forced on to do that, because it's not part of their plan that someone else will get killed, right? I feel like they're following instruction from someone from a distance. That's what I'm sensing. And I really feel like they don't want it to look like a murder, to be honest. That's the main plan, because their plan is to blame, right? And with this one, I'm really feeling here that they want to look like, to make it look like a suicide, like Sushant will be imbalanced in terms of emotion. And that causes the imbalance of Sushant. But with this one, I really feel like there's death, right? It didn't push forward of whatever their plan is. So I think that the leader that they have is the one who made the final decision that there should be ambulance that needs to be called. So it's Meetu, but it's in the decision of their leader. So anyway, is there anything else? So yeah, we got the answer. It's Meetu who called the ambulance, and it's because they need to rescue the other person, because there is two. One is Sushant and the other is a friend of Sushant. Okay. See, the other is in this position. Remember the positioning? So yeah, there's two bodies, obviously. So is there anything else? They say that, okay, the angels say that this person, okay, whomever was, so the ambulance is called on by Meetu, instructed by the sister. And Sandip was just following orders. And the angels say that that's why there's only one witness. That's what they want to say, because the other didn't make it through. Okay, so is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.